All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
This is Tony.
I'm Seabass.
And Tony, fuck, bro. You jinxed me. You threw salt.
I always do, but what are you referring to this time?
Well, now I got to take some shit to Thanksgiving. Last week you asked me, well, do you take anything when you... No, I just show up. It's just us. We're there.
We talked about, I don't remember our conversation.
Well, you talked about, when you go with your family, do you take anything?
Like, what, did they hear it and say, you know what, he was right?
Maybe, I don't know. They sent out a text message, hey, we're doing this year. Who's getting everything else? So my sister put something, and then another family member put something. I was like, God damn it. I said, hey, I got plenty of plastic knives. Everybody can butter their biscuits this year on me. Well, that sounded wrong, right? Jesus Christ.
What are you planning on bringing?
I got to take drinks. So I'm gonna take drinks.
You gonna take sodas that nobody drinks?
Yeah, I'm gonna take sodas that nobody drinks.
Alcohol that nobody likes.
Yep.
So you can bring it all home, because that part of the conversation.
Yeah, see that you remember, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna hook it up with all the nasty shit.
Dr. Thunder.
Yeah, hey, Dr. Thunder's fucking good, dude. And RC,
Serious?
you remember RC Cola?
Well, RC is still a name brand. Come on, RC is good. They still make RC, actually.
Yeah, they do. I just had a couple 2 liters this last week.
Yeah, I'm not mad at RC.
It's good stuff. Drinks were so much better when we were kids when they were in the glass bottles because they were so much colder.
Well, I don't remember. We didn't really get the glass, but we were on the tail end of glass bottles.
We had them until like after graduation.
Not glass.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I remember Pepsi and RC came in them fat bottles that kind of looked like a pill.
That were glass?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that at all.
Oh yeah, that was the best, dude. And then RC had the foam wrap around it. Remember? It was almost like a small thin layer of foam. And the same with Pepsi. And then once they switched to the paper, then it started dwindling away and went plastic, and then just cans.
That. And the reason why I say we caught the tail end is because I remember seeing the Sunkissed orange soda commercials with all the white girls at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to drink glass bottles of Sunkissed.
Was it Sunkissed or was it Fanta?
No, it was Sunkissed.
Okay.
Because I used to want that Sunkissed.
Just because of all the girls, right? Yep. You know what I found out the other day, dude? I didn't know that if you tell Alexa, if you say turn on the Madhouse Sideshow podcast, it'll do it.
Isn't that what she's supposed to do?
I didn't know that we were linked to it like that for our
is that
podcast.
Right?
Yeah. But you just walk in, you tell her, and she'll play it. You can tell her to fast forward or rewind.
Wow.
It was pretty interesting.
Have you ever done that with anybody?
Bless you.
Anything else?
Just the Madhouse radio.
Only because I don't mess with any of those things, so I don't really know how it works.
Yeah, you just tell it, like with the radio station, you got to add it to your skills. So on your app, you have to add it to it so that it'll launch it when you say it. But with the podcast, it just does it. You just tell it to launch that podcast, and it'll say, launching Madhouse Sideshow from what is it? iPod, whatever it is.
Apple Podcast?
Yeah, from Apple Podcast.
Wow.
And it'll automatically start playing it.
Who was that again? Alexis?
Alexa.
And not Siri?
Yeah, I'm sure you can do it with Siri, too. I've never tried it. It's kind of dope, though. I was impressed. I was like, oh, shit.
What made you even tell her?
Because it said something about, hey, try launching such and such podcast by asking. Get the fuck out of here. So I went and I asked her to launch ours. I was like, hey, welcome back. My name is Mingo. I was like, oh, shit.
That's almost like a musician for hearing this song on the radio for the first time.
Yeah, right. I was like, all right. So I sat and listened to it while I was making breakfast. I was like, all right, it's cool. It's cool. So we making headway, man. We big now. We are, Alexa got us on point. We're good.
Here's something
That's
I found on the web. according to CGames.com.
Again, I don't mess with any of those
as
things.
We pretty much cruised to the
But
final
that stuff doesn't get your attention at all?
Club
Not
Franciscan
at
in the
all.
final, and we got the better of them as we
So
won
tell
our
me again, where do you guys go
to get 50
for
points on the board.
Thanksgiving? Whose house? Or do you do like 3 of them?
We do 2 separate, 2.5, I would say. We go to the park during the day
That's
with
right.
my white side of the family, and we're there majority of the day, 8 to maybe 4.
And that's Thanksgiving Day.
Correct.
Okay.
I deep fry turkey over there, and we do other things as well. And we just sit around, chit chat. My brother-in-law brings a TV so they can watch football.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And then in the afternoon at 4-ish, we take off to my mom's house. And my nephew lives right next door to my mom's.
Okay.
So we're at my mom's house for a majority of the evening. And then if we're up for it, let's say 9, 10,
You waddle on over to.
yeah, we'll go next door. Because they'll be there all night. So
Yeah, it's an all-nighter at his house?
yeah,
Right on.
he usually pulls all-nighters.
I can't pull all-nighters no more, dog.
Telling me. Yesterday was my brother's birthday, as I mentioned last week.
Right?
And they invited us to go over for a barbecue at 5 p.m.
Okay.
Because when I saw 5, I was like, cool, I'll get up early, head over there at 5 a.m. We could do breakfast. I was straight, but then they said, no, 5 p.m. I was like, on a Sunday?
Who invites anybody over at 5 a.m.?
Well, on a Sunday, who invites people over at 5 p.m.?
That's a natural gathering time, 5 p.m.
On a Sunday?
On a Sunday.
Woo!
Even 4 or 5 o'clock is a natural gathering time on a Sunday.
That's a Saturday.
Wow, Tony,
What?
you're showing your age, bro.
Dog, 9 o'clock. Let's wrap it up. I'm out.
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
Said I can't do this much longer.
And that's it does bother me that I'm like that. But it's just, work consumes me, and it's like it's in the back of my head. I gotta go to work in the morning. I gotta go to work in the morning. I mean, even when I'm hanging out with the fellas sometimes. And I'm like, at one point where it comes to that point in the evening where you could keep going or you could call it a night.
Right?
And it's like, man, I gotta work on Monday.
Yeah, you're the first one to call it a night, right? Like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
He gets there. Hey, man, what's up, everybody?
Again,
Yeah, I gotta
I'm that
leave like
guy.
at
I'm
8.
turning into that guy.
Yeah, fuck.
I hate it.
Yeah, but well, fuck. Is there any a time where you're like that and you're just like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna hang out and fuck whatever happens tomorrow. I'll deal with tomorrow.
Hey, that's how it usually happens. Don't get me wrong. I won't. I won't hang it up because it's like, oh, well, let's just go home. But it is a thought in my head that I can go home right now and chill.
Well, what's cool is I haven't had this happen in a while, but this year I have Thursday and Friday off. Yeah, I got
For
Friday.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, for
Do
Thanksgiving.
you usually have Thursday off at least?
Thursday is my usual day off, like Thursday and
well,
Sunday.
I mean, you guys aren't open on Thanksgiving, are you?
No,
Okay.
no. So we'll have that. So I get 3 days off that week. So and it just so happened I get Thursday, Friday, and the following week I start with Saturday off. So I have 3 days. So since I'm in charge of beverages, I just might get food snickered on Thanksgiving. I gotta stay good enough to be able to make purchases though, because it's Black Friday, so you get your cyber prices and everything like at midnight.
I thought that was Tuesday for Cyber.
Yeah, but they do. I don't want to go bumping elbows with everybody and
So they're doing it on Friday?
what Friday? Yeah, Black Friday.
Online shopping.
Oh yeah. Well, they always put their prices on. What I'm saying is, they're going to have the prices in the store, but I'd rather just jump online and I'll pay an extra $1 or $2 for something if I don't got to go and bump elbows with people. You know what I mean? I mean, like by now everybody's got big TVs and TVs they want anyways, right? So what's going to be the real run this year for anything?
Well, I mean, like you said last week, by now you've got everything covered.
Yeah, dude, I got one gift done.
And that's it.
That's it.
So do you already have a list on what you plan on getting?
I have no idea. None. What do you want this year, Sebastian? Oh, no, I already got you yours.
Don't tell me it was his birthday weekend again.
Dude, that was an expensive weekend. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Can I tell him what I got you?
Are you serious?
He already knows.
Do I?
Didn't we do this? Haven't we done this before? Where's the surprise? Where's the? I mean, you guys are like, "Oh, just give me this," and it gets delivered, and you already know what it is. There's no hiding it. Man,
It's better this way because this way they get what they want. And it's not a guess of.
well, okay, you can still get them what they want, but you ain't got to show them when it arrived. You ain't got to talk about it beforehand. Still got to be a little bit of a surprise.
Well, you got to ask for the day off.
Why would you get them?
Tickets to go see Bill Burr,
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Where's he playing at?
Fantasy Springs.
Oh, wow.
It's one of our favorites. So I was like,
Really?
yeah. You can go see Bill Burr.
Good.
Jeremiah was upset when I told him.
Yeah. Why? Because he's not going.
Yeah, he's fucking jealous.
Who's
Tell him
Jeremiah?
The white
Best friend?
What were you going to say?
The white boy that was here telling stories about about his Tubuku trip in wherever the hell he was.
Fucking Singapore.
There you go.
Just the two of you, or you get 3 tickets?
2. Milo didn't want to go. I asked him. Oh, you meant for you?
No.
Oh.
I meant for Milo, but...
But yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, it
Fuck.
would have been nice for Seabass to take his 2 dads. I mean, come on.
That's fucking funny. Fucking Tony. I can look, dude, if you want to go. I'll be down.
No, I'm good. COVID, kid. Come on.
If you wear a mask, you're good.
No, I'm kidding.
And you're vaccinated, right? Did you get the booster shot?
No, but my old lady already talking about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I had a friend of mine passed away today or yesterday with was it COVID?
Really?
Dude, I talked to him the night before. I had a text conversation with him, and
I know him?
No, this is dude I used to do radio with him out in Bakersfield. As a matter of fact, he was the first. He was my first morning show co-host in Bakersfield, and I talked to him that night, a couple of texts, and I got a call from a mutual friend. Hey man, he passed away last night. They found him face first. In the morning, they said he had COVID.
Wow.
I don't know if he had like other complications. I'm assuming so because he was probably about my size. I know he didn't eat healthy and shit like that. So I'm sure there was underlying things, but he passed away, dude. It's crazy. Weird conversation to get first thing in the morning from. And I hadn't talked to this girl and.
Why? Just out of
Years.
curiosity, why would they? Whomever called you, why would they call you?
Because she knew that me and him were really good friends. Because he used to work at a hotel with her there in Bakersfield at the Doubletree. And when I was going from Hayward to go see the boys, they would hook me up with a room there. So I'd get, family rates
Right.
at the Doubletree. And that's how I got to know her. So it just kind of, and they were reaching out to people, and they were trying to find people that knew his dad or his family in Texas because he didn't have any family there. So everybody was trying to get a hold of his family back east or down south. Crazy, dude. Just one day to the next, man. I didn't even know he was sick. Didn't say nothing at all.
Does that give you any pause to the way you think?
I don't know, dude. I don't know because even then, like I said, the vaccine doesn't stop it. It's supposed to keep you from getting uber sick and that happening, right? But I don't know. I'm not there yet.
Let me ask you this: is Bill Burr on the tier of Talking Dead? So if they told you it was a requirement,
Depending on how fun. Oh.
Well, the amount that I paid for the tickets, if that became a requirement, we're getting shots.
Also, it's Bill Burr, so he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. Just saying. I mean, we didn't get nosebleed sections, so you know what I mean? If we got to get shots to go at this point, it'd be like, we got to go get stuck, son. And we take the shot.
Doesn't he have a podcast?
Yeah.
I think I listened to it a couple of times.
You know what? He's one of the last ones to kind of like Chappelle to stand up and say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna say what I want to say." Like it's just jokes. It's comedy. It's your option to be here if you don't want to listen. That was what's funny when I was doing radio. That was always the thing. That's the beauty of, hey, you don't want to listen? Change the fucking channel. You don't have to listen to it. There was at least 20 other radio stations in town you can listen to. Fuck off. The same thing with Chappelle and all these other. There was something on Yahoo about a comedian that got attacked by some lady in the audience. He was there doing a comedy show. They were at a fucking comedy club, and this lady got on stage and was trying to tell him about he's offending people in the audience. What are you talking about? They're consenting adults. They're here. They paid to come in. What the fuck are you talking about? Like you can't speak and be who you are.
So someone from the audience just jumped on stage?
Yeah, an older white woman. He was an African American
Her
comedian.
name was probably Karen.
She got way offended. Somebody called her.
Yeah.
Somebody called her Karen. So, oh my God! I was just trying to. Yeah, dude. Just ridiculous.
Wow.
Like that whole shit of trying to silence people and trying to keep people from. It's gone way too far, dude. Like by doing that, you're doing the exact opposite of what you're trying to preach. By trying to shut people up and not let them be who they are. Right?
But something also has to be said of what has given Karens their pass to be able to do things like this.
There's no pass. It's called white privilege.
Okay, even if that's what it is, 5 years ago, do you think someone would have gotten up on stage and done this?
No,
So
I
5
think
years ago was 2016, so not yet.
You see, that's
Close.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Close.
What has changed in our society that people feel they can do these type of things?
No, you go.
You know what? I think it happened when people started standing up. To me, it all goes back to when they said that we couldn't spank our kids. Is where all that shift changed, right? They said that you can't reprimand a child, you can't hit a child. They'll call CPS, right? So then it became children being entitled. I want this, I want that, you have to give me this. And I think that began to work its way upward. Back towards our generation. Like, oh yeah, you know what? He's right. I should be able to, I want what I want when I want it. Like I have all the rights kind of thing. You know what I mean?
When you say we couldn't reprimand our kids,
Yeah,
is that the same? I mean, I understand what you mean, but is that the same time and the same attitude that someone telling you can't reprimand your kids, but you also saying, don't reprimand my kid. Don't talk to my kid that way. If you have a problem with my kid, talk to me, not my kid type deal. Because back in the day, your neighbor used to be able to yell at you as a kid if you were messing up.
and they should have.
Yeah,
And they should still
they
now.
can't.
Yeah.
But the parents,
Well, everybody became sue happy, right? So if somebody hit your child, that person would get arrested, and then you'd sue them for libel, and you'd sue them for, damages to the child's mentality and PTSD and yada yada yada. And next thing you know, you have to sell your 4-bedroom house and move into a condo somewhere because you can't afford the fucking payment anymore, right? Because you got to pay out these people. I think that really the use of the justice system failed us as a society when they allowed those frivolous lawsuits to continue to happen and allow people to rape other people, rape other people over the coals for shit that not necessarily should have been paid out. Does that make sense?
It does. I kind of think you're taking it a step a little too far. You could take the issue of being sued out of the equation. I don't think a parent telling someone else, even a school administrator, don't talk to my kid that way. If you got a problem, you come talk to me.
Absolutely.
So when did that turn happen? Because if back in school, if I got in trouble, I think my mom would have gladly said, yeah, the principal was in your ass, and he should have been.
Absolutely.
And now that you're at home, I'm going to get in your ass.
Yep.
It's not like that anymore.
No.
It's like, you can't talk to my kid that way.
Right.
I don't think that's right. If your kid's messing up, a good stern talking to is valid.
Like, all these kids don't have that fear of authority anymore. There is no fear of it. That's why they act out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and now those kids are growing up and getting the nickname Karen and what is it, Ken?
Yeah.
What's the
Or
male
like
version?
Kyle.
Kyle?
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine back in our day if
Hold on.
we...
I have a fucking story about this. It's hilarious. It happened today. I was taking some lady's order, and she says her name, and I heard Sharon. So just to be sure, I said, Sharon? She said, no, my name's Karen. But honestly, I'd much rather be called Sharon nowadays because of what's happened to my name. I was like, you know what? I'll give you that one.
You said fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Literally, that happened today.
That's pretty funny. That's poignant. On time. Yeah, dude, I just think that, I mean, imagine if we would have been, even when we were 16 or 17 and we got loud and talked the way some of these kids in these videos talk to adults, and they swing on the adult and hit them, and the adult just stands back like, what the fuck? That never, even the weakest of men back in the day, had a 16-year-old child or a 15-year-old boy talk to some of these people the way these kids in these videos do. They never would have had a chance to swing because they'd have been picking up their teeth off the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is the way it should be. Look.
Remember in high school we had that really heavy set security guard?
Frank.
Dude, he couldn't run 10 steps.
Right.
But yet he commanded authority and he got it.
Right.
And a lot of it had to do with the fact that we as teenagers respected authority.
Right.
And he was the authoritative figure on campus. And he was cool with everybody. But if you were acting out, you were going to get handled.
Right. That's gone.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at the way, look at these videos of all these people that get pulled over now. And, well, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to your supervisor. Why'd you pull me over? Look, dude, just give me your driver's license and your shit and you'll be on your way. Like, is it really worth having to sit there for another hour and then having your window broke and drug out of your car? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it.
Well, not to butt in too much, but last week, I'm at a pool, a vacation rental.
Okay.
Early in the morning.
How early?
I was there maybe 6:30.
Holy shit.
The people that were renting the house happened to be there and up. And their kids were, I don't know, 6 years old. There was 2 boys.
Okay.
Rambunctious 2 boys. With those super squirter guns.
Right.
That would shoot really far. So I'm there handling the pool. And one of the kids decided he wanted to sit on the deck with his feet in the water and just start splashing. Well, okay, now you're making it hard for me to do my job, but okay, I'll work around it,
Right.
But the mom is saying, I don't remember the kid's name. Kyle. Kyle, stop. He just keeps doing it. Kyle, I told you to stop. And he just keeps doing it. Kyle, I've asked you multiple times to stop. And I'm thinking in my head, at what point in time are you going to get up and whoop Kyle's ass?
Yeah.
Because Kyle ain't listening to you. And I'm not complaining, but it's kind of, aren't you embarrassed that you got some stranger in your backyard and you're yelling at you're calling out your kid's name 10 times and he's not even bothering to listen to you? And then it got to the point to where him and his brother got those super squirters and were squirting the water like across the pool. Not necessarily in my area, but, they
were fucking with you.
Yeah, they were fucking with me. And so there's Mom. Kyle and Alex, stop. And, dude, they just kept on. And it's like, you know what? I just packed up my stuff and went. I mean, they didn't know if I was done or not, which I wasn't.
Right.
But it was just one of those things. Like, I'm not going to deal with this. If you can't handle your kids, I'm out.
Yeah.
And that's where it starts.
Absolutely.
What happens when they get older now?
Yep. Oh, should just keep saying my name. I'm good.
Yeah.
Fuck that. If I gotta say your name a third time, I'm getting up. I'm gonna make sure you hear me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's so like at work. So I'm gonna take it back. When I worked at Aaron's, I had this customer that used to come, sweet old lady, dude. She'd come in and she had really decent credit with her. She can get what she wanted, whatever, whatnot. Well, one day she came in and she brought her daughter in. And she was an older woman, like probably in her 60s, early 60s, right? God damn. I'm only 10 years away from that. She was a really young woman, right? But her daughter was young, like maybe late 20s, right? And she comes in with her mom. And she's asking me questions that her mom's trying to, Mom, shut the fuck up.
No.
Dude, I said the first time I heard her say that, I leaned back like, what the fuck? So, okay. I got mind your own business, Mingo. Just mind your own business. And she asked me another question, and I went to go answer, and her mom told her so. Mom, didn't I tell you to shut the fuck up? Just sit your old ass down and let me handle my business. So she said that shit, dude. I put all of her paperwork back together. I put it back on the counter. I told, don't you ever come back in my store again until you learn how to respect your mother. Never will I ever let you rent from us when you treat your mother that way. That is absolutely ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourself and embarrassed. Get out. And her mom came and said, thank you. Dude. She probably beat her mom's ass when I got home.
Just on a side note, would your superiors have accepted that, just out of curiosity, the company?
They let me run the store the way I ran it. I had the highest profiting store in California. So I stood what I stood for, and I didn't what I didn't. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And what's funny is I called a friend of mine the other day. I was watching this show on fucking HBO, bro. They fucking stole my idea. I don't know where they got it, who told. It's this show called Southside. And it's about the rent-to-own business.
I talked to you about that.
Did you?
Yeah, a long time ago.
I just saw like the first couple of episodes. These motherfuckers stole my life.
Dude. That show, I just found out that they have a season 2 coming on.
Yeah, it just came out. That's where I knew about it because I kept seeing it, oh, that looks pretty goddamn funny. And I thought it was about security guard. Just not. It's about the rent-to-own business. It's like, these motherfuckers stole my life.
HBO Max Southside is one of the funniest shows.
Yeah, they killed it. Oh, my God. But anyways, so even here, there was this one time this lady came in, and she had, I mean, it was when we were like really, really busy. Like there was people in there, and she came in with her kids, and you're trying to, it's a business, and you're trying to explain financial matters or somebody, trying to help them out with their financial shit, right? And she got her kids running left and right and blah, blah, blah. So I said, hey, you want to borrow my belt?
You know what? As great of a line as that is, and I'm with you 100%, the new way of doing things in me says, how could you say that?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everybody kind of looked at me. It was like, that man don't like them kids. And I went, and after I said that, I said, look, man, we're trying to do business here. Again, you can't have your kids running around. So maybe you need to come back at a time where you can get somebody to take care of them. I said, because these people need to hear what we're talking about, and they can't with your children acting like this. So either figure out how to wrangle them, or you're going to have to come back when you don't have them. Okay? Yeah, that's what's going to happen. We can't. You know what I mean? So, but shit like that happened. I call my boss, right? Hey, listen, this is what happened. Just in case you get a call. No, all right, cool. You got it. All right.
Wow.
So, I tell them a little more gingerly than I probably do the customer, but, there's always a little creative energy there that,
Sometimes when I'm working, there's a kid outside that quote unquote wants to help.
Oh, yeah.
Biggest pain in the ass. But it's cool, whatever. But it's when they sit there and say, oh, you missed a spot. Oh, you missed something. Oh, there's a little leaf over here. And I'm like, you little motherfucker. Take your ass inside.
That's when you push him in. No, go get it.
Oh, man, those are the worst.
You just become you are a underpaid babysitter at that point.
Yeah, that I am.
You know what I mean? Mom said, oh, shit.
I remember one time, it was a new account. I've only been doing the pool a couple of months. And I was so uncomfortable because it was a stay-at-home mom, 2 young girls, and, dude, it's their house, of course. They would do what they want. Summertime.
Right.
Girls would be outside without any clothes on, jumping in and out of the pool. They were little.
Right.
First grade, kindergarten, second grade, maybe. But it's like...
You got a strange man outside.
Yeah, I've only been here... we know each other, of course, because I've been coming for 3 months.
Right.
But she's inside watching TV. The girls are outside by themselves, jumping in and out of the pool, butt naked, and the pool man's here. And I even say, hey, I don't remember her name, Karen. Let's just roll with it.
Right.
Karen, hi, pulls up. I'm here. Okay, Anthony. Thank you. The girls aren't bothering you, are they? Well, no, but, I'm thinking to myself, but they don't have any clothes on, and you don't really know me.
Right.
I do have a daughter.
Not that they had anything to worry about. Let me point that out.
Exactly, but it's still, you don't know that.
Yeah.
Call them inside.
Yeah. Or put some clothes on.
Yeah, something. Bathing suit, come on.
Wow. Mom never came out naked? I had to ask. Shit.
If she did, I never saw anything because not my style.
Oh, she was white?
Well, just the fact that it was just another woman that I don't...
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It wasn't his wife.
Yeah.
I got you.
But matter of fact, they were white.
Yeah. Mm. Fuck. What about you? You have any crazy kids in your restaurant from time to time?
Not really.
No? It's all older people there, huh?
Yeah.
Older business people?
Crazy is like if they fucking scream and they do it once and then never again.
Scream?
Anybody ever
kids will scream.
Oh.
Anybody's complained about coffee being too hot? Stuff like that people get sued for now? Companies get sued for now?
No. I get that my soup's too cold. Like, bullshit, I opened that fucking thing and the thing is smoking. That shit ain't cold. You just let it sit there. That's not my fault.
Yeah, you waited too long.
Yeah.
Fucking
Okay,
Red Riding
here, I'll
Hood.
go ahead and throw it in the microwave for you. Fucking assholes.
What's the most irritating thing somebody could do to you at work?
When they walk in.
I was going to say besides show up.
Well, so it is actually showing up, but we had a family show up at 8:55, a family of 4, 5 minutes before we closed.
Oh.
And they said, what time do you guys close? I said 9. They said, okay, we'll take it for here. Like, you motherfuckers.
Really?
Then they sat down, dirtied up my table. They ordered the most complicated shit. Sat for about a half hour. So my doors have been closed for 25 minutes now. And
well, in a situation like that, you can't tell them you could have it for here, but you've only got 5 minutes to eat it. Because back to our conversation in regards to places closing.
Right.
And I think they did the right thing in regards to serving them, even though your dad over here might think, no, you can't serve them because technically you're closing in 5 minutes, and I don't know what excuse he'd give as
I'm
well.
sorry, but after 9:45, we're not allowed to serve in
8:45.
After 8:45, we're not allowed to serve in the dining room. I'd be more than happy to make it for you to go.
I can see that.
Yeah, we can't say that.
Really?
Yeah.
If they come in before closing, they have to.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, because I used to park cars like at restaurants, at Kobe and El Torito, and we're backing up. You know,
Yeah.
let's. You guys are the last ones here. Gotta go.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that I can do. If someone's in the restaurant before 9 o'clock and they're there after, I can go around like travel path kind of thing. Like, hey, can I get plates out of your guys' way? Hey, just to let you know, we did close. I'm not kicking you out, but you got like less than 10 minutes to stick around. So,
We leave at 9:30, and you need to be gone before we leave. So
yeah.
get the fuck out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't understand why people do that shit. People too, like they'll come in like right at the last. Oh, I want to apply for a loan. Well, we're getting ready to close. Here's a card you can call. They take loan applications over the phone until 8 o'clock. You can apply online. Yada yada. Here you go. And not,
we don't have to get into that again.
if not, we open up tomorrow at 11.
Yeah, that's so wrong.
Why is that wrong?
Because they got in before you guys closed.
That don't matter. Come on. If you try to order a drink at 1:45, oh sorry, last call was 15 minutes ago. Bitch, I could drink till 2. Yeah, sorry. What's the difference?
Because that actual establishment stops serving at 1:45 or whatever time you said. So at in your example, if somebody came in at 1:40 and wanted a drink, you'd be like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, we're gonna be closing and we're gonna stop serving in 5 minutes. You can't get a drink."
No, I don't think that's the way it works.
Well, you specifically
You would
said,
say, well, you have 5 minutes to get a drink.
no, you
And-
specifically said we stopped serving at 1:45.
Correct.
Yeah, legally you can serve until 2, but this establishment stops at 1:45.
Right. So you got there at 1:40. Hey, you got 5 minutes to get a drink because we stopped serving in
Right,
5 minutes.
exactly. But according to you, no. Because, like, the gentleman
Well,
that
no.
came
They
in for
stop
a loan-
serving at 1:45. They stay open till midnight or till 2 o'clock. So I'm still right. So let's move forward. So what's your favorite dish at Thanksgiving? What's the one thing you look forward to that they make?
It's going to be something you're going to be like, what? But it's just what I like to eat. Rolls.
Do you like yeast rolls, Hawaiian rolls, just regular old biscuit?
Yeast rolls.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't stand yeast rolls.
I love rolls. I love... I finally found these frozen ones.
Yeah?
Pepperidge Farms Stone something rolls. You can get them at Walmart, Albertsons.
Not sponsored.
They're the best. They got a crunch to them, soft
'cause
on
they're
the
frozen.
inside.
Oh.
What about you, Sebastian? What's the one dish you look forward to on Thanksgiving?
Well, see, we do it a little different. We do ham.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it split between yams, ham, and beans, greens, potato. No, have you heard that? Okay, never mind then. Someone out there fucking knows what I just did. It's between yams, ham, and mashed potatoes.
I'm a big fan of yams.
Really?
Candied yams. Love it.
I don't like it. And you know
I
what?
just like potatoes in general.
And funny thing is, I don't know if I've even ever tried it.
Really?
Yeah,
Shocker.
It's like a pumpkin pie almost.
I don't like pumpkin.
I know.
pie.
What? You like sweet potato pie?
No. And again, I probably never. I've had pumpkin pie. I'm not a fan.
Do you eat Chinese food on Christmas?
No.
Cranberry sauce out of a can with the little ridges.
I don't eat it.
You don't eat cranberry sauce either?
No. I don't think I've ever had it either.
Is there a certain Puerto Rican dish that you make on?
Yeah, my mom makes a nice pork called Benin.
Called what? Benin?
Yeah, and it's good, but it's a little too greasy for me. But she'll be making one of those this year as well.
You are Karen.
Yeah. What would be the Puerto Rican equivalent of a Karen? Anthony?
And she makes rice and chickpeas.
Chickpeas?
Yeah, it's real good.
Aren't they white? No, chickpeas
No,
are
they're
white.
like almost like a really dark green.
Huh. Chicken and chickpeas, is that what you said?
Rice.
Rice and chickpeas. Okay.
Arroz Con Gandules.
Okay. I've never had it. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know. You might want to ask Rob if you can get his plate this year. Because whenever my mom makes something, he's like first in line
Really?
to get leftovers.
I'm going to have to bump you, Rob. Sorry, dog. You out! What about you? Do you like the actual cranberries or the canned cranberries?
I like both.
The best is you take a slice of that cranberry and you put it on the bottom half of the biscuit or muffin or bread, whatever you're eating, the roll, and you put either a little piece of ham or a little bit of turkey, and then you put a little gravy and mashed potatoes on top, and have you a little sandwich.
How do you? But if that cranberry's on the bottom, how could you eat it like a sandwich? Doesn't that break apart?
Well, you cut the sandwich in half, then you put the cranberry on the bottom half of the biscuit.
Oh,
is what I
okay.
said.
No,
Maybe I
it's not-
didn't say that the right way, but that's what. Yeah, you cut it in half. Put your first layer is the biscuit, then the cranberry sauce, then your meat.
Is the cranberry that it comes in that can? It looks like Jello.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, I don't eat that.
at all.
I've never even tried it.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, you're missing out, dude.
I know. Yeah, the worst.
Wow.
You know what my plate consists of?
Mm.
Turkey with a little bit of gravy, possibly,
Okay,
and a roll.
and that's it.
Pretty
I eat
much.
better than Tony on Thanksgiving.
You don't do mashed potatoes and gravy either.
I could probably do that.
What about asparagus with bacon?
No.
What's that dish that every white person has?
Green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole.
Negative.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one.
I used to like it
That
when there
shit
was
is disgusting.
when they have a lot of that
It
French
fucking
onion.
looks gross.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's that fucking cream of mushroom soup.
Yeah.
White people use that shit in
On
everything. Anytime they make a casserole or they put something in a crock pot.
It doesn't even have to be cream of mushroom. It could be cream of anything.
You
It's always cream of mushroom.
It can be cream of anything.
I got into, and I might make it again this year. My wife actually told me to. String beans,
Okay.
the green ones,
Yeah.
with butter, garlic, and bacon bits.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, we do that, but we do it with asparagus. Asparagus, right? No.
I don't like asparagus.
Asparagus spears, yeah.
They're too hard and crunchy.
Not with this. No, you're not doing them right
Yeah.
then.
It's like eating a tree bark.
Well, you got to cut off that back end, especially and don't buy the super fat asparagus. You got to buy the thin baby ones. Even better. Even better. And then what about Ambrosia Salad? You guys have that?
I don't know. Never
Where-
heard of it. I don't think.
All right, just hang in with me. It's another white person's dish. I'm sorry, it's an American dish. Not supposed to say that anymore. So you put cottage cheese.
Oh,
Just hang with me. And then you put a packet of Jello, and you put in, and it could be red or green. It's usually the colors that they go with. And then you put pineapple chunks and grapes, and mix it up.
I think I've seen that before.
Have you ever had it?
No,
And that shit is bomb, dude.
really.
My brother's mother-in-law makes it, and she always makes extra for me so I can take home.
What is the white thing again? Cottage cheese.
Yeah, it's called Ambrosia Salad. So cottage cheese with the Jello packet and a little bit of
I
fruit.
think I've seen that before.
Bomb.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've never had it. So
I'll save some when
no, don't worry about it. I appreciate the thought though. I won't even touch
Don't
it.
save me none either.
Damn, y'all are missing out, but that's cool. More for me. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, take it, please. Keep it the fuck out of our fridge.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm very
Picky.
yeah.
Oh,
And like
really?
when
We never noticed.
when we go out to to eat and people, let's say they're having something, my wife's like, "You want me to get you a plate?" And I said, "Yeah." She'd be like, okay, what do you want me to get you? I said, you know what I'll eat and what I won't. So my plate will be very basic, while her plate is like
Everything in the sun.
everything. And she'd be like, oh, you like this? Try. I'm like, no. No. I'm 50 years old. If I ain't had it by now, I don't need it. That's the way I look at it.
Tony, that old grumpy man on the block now. You becoming your next door neighbor, dog. You know that, right?
Yeah. That I do.
You gonna be-
And you know the worst part is, like, I think I've said this before, my kids know it too.
Yeah.
They're like, he's not going to eat that. Don't even bother with it. He's not going to eat it.
So it doesn't seem like you're that picky when we go out places, though. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, you are. Never mind.
Whoa. What do you mean?
Well, when we went to lunch or dinner with Mo the other night. Oh, can I get this burrito, but I don't want any cheese, and you need to wrap it with the flap to the left, and then
Hold
cover it
on.
in sauce.
Hold on.
What?
You are Karen, goddammit.
Hold on. I made as much requests on my meal as you did on yours.
No, I didn't make any request.
Cheese?
Well, that's no cheese, but that's because it hurts me, not because I don't like the way it tastes.
Hey, we don't need the rationale.
Yeah, we do.
We just need to know what it is you want.
All I said is no cheese. You said, okay.
Oh, you said no cheese, please. Make sure no cheese. She got it.
Yeah.
Oh, please. No, pico mi estómago. No,
Yeah.
puedo.
Yeah. And then you said, okay, look,
No,
I want this burrito. I only want it fried on the bottom side, not on the top. Put the guacamole and the crema, the sour crema. Put that on the side, and then put sauce, but just a little bit, not too much.
Okay, well, okay. I think I've told you this before. I like deep fried burritos.
Chimichangas.
Chimichangas, yes. However, I don't like shredded chicken or beef. I either like chicken breast that's cut up or steak cut up. Not
Okay.
shredded, but just cut.
What about the carnitas?
No, I don't like that. But I've never had it.
Fuck's
either.
wrong with you?
You never had carnitas either?
No, I don't think so.
It's my favorite.
Fuck.
So again, the deep fried burritos tend to have shredded beef or chicken.
Correct.
That's why I say, okay, could you hook me up with a fajita burrito, either chicken or steak, but deep fry it like a chimichanga, and put the red sauce and cheese on top of it?
Oh,
And
yeah,
they'll-
you extra as hell.
They'll usually say yes. In other words, a chimichanga, but with chicken fajita. See?
Mm.
Not that complicated.
El señor Bushi quiere. So how much growing up, how much Puerto Rican food played a part in your life? Was it like that mostly what your mom cooked, or was it more American meals?
Well,
Or-
when we were in New York, it was what she mostly cooked. So my brother and I both, we tended to get tired of it because it was like an everyday thing. But when we moved to California, she couldn't cook those kind of meals because she couldn't get those ingredients.
Mm.
So it was more of Americanized food, or Mexican, But because of the ingredients, we couldn't eat how
Well-
she would have cooked it.
What was the one thing you remember her making back there that she couldn't cook here that you missed?
That I missed. I used to like her. She can do it now because she gets stuff shipped to her.
Okay.
But like certain white rice and beans, the way she used to make it back home,
Right.
was good that I missed. There's something called a
We're Mexican. We're not going to be able to help you out with this.
pastelillos.
Okay.
It's a deep fried, like it's got ground beef in a deep fried, like a dough.
Okay.
That's slamming.
So is it like
Like an empanada.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
What you guys call empanada?
Okay. My mom used to make empanadas usually with pumpkin. She
Really?
would make pumpkin empanadas. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just like it could be an apple turnover,
yeah,
you know,
basically,
it's
yeah. Yeah.
but just with meat.
What's the one Puerto Rican food that one Puerto Rican meal you could eat every day and never get tired of? Is there one?
No, I don't think so. Dude, I could eat probably empanadas and white rice.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom's white rice. Because it's got that perfect moisture to it.
Right.
You know? She does it right.
Where it's not too crunchy, not too.
Well, you could get the crunchy, the pegao at the bottom if you wanted.
Right.
But her rice is really good. Real good.
Hey, Rob, you're out.
I'll save you a plate this Thanksgiving.
All right.
Can you make it 2 plates? Thanks.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You gonna eat it all?
Yeah. Do you not?
Yeah, that pork stuff sounds good. Whatever pork it is you said she makes. What's the one? Is there one meal that your mom used to make that you?
I'm just kidding. Go.
It's fucked up. That you could eat every day and not get tired of?
No. Genuinely no.
Is there a meal that dear old
Because
dad?
Greg would consistently fuck up tri-tips.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what? What do you mean?
Like they were all like you. It's like how you eat beef. He just
Cooked?
let it sit there under the fucking fire, over the fire, and just blacken. It's like, dude, that's not flavor. It's anger.
Wow.
I don't know. Yeah, I do steak the right way.
What about your Nana? What about Dad?
Nana's good at everything.
Aww.
I'll eat anything she
I'll tell you what,
makes.
my grandmother could cook too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. His grandmother was really good at cooking, but you have to watch her
Yeah.
because she'll switch shit up. Like if she doesn't have something,
Yeah, my
she'll
mom does that
substitute
shit
it.
too.
And sometimes something needed cilantro. Yeah, fuck it, I'll put dill.
Yeah.
No, that shit is way separate worlds apart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My mom's stepfather, which is my grandfather, who I consider my grandfather,
Okay.
he was Italian.
Okay.
So my grandmother knew how to cook Puerto Rican food and Italian food.
Oh, nice.
Dog. And she used to tear it up. She
Really?
used to make a good lasagna.
All and she would go get fresh ingredients and make her own
everything.
sauce and all that.
She's not. I mean, I remember when we first got microwaves. She was like, "No,
The fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm not touching one of those."
My mom never had one of those when we were growing up. Microwave, she never. Nope. My dad told her no.
Really?
Yeah. If I gotta go to work, you can keep that shit warm till I get home. Reheating that shit. My dad never ate leftovers. It was my mom. What she would cook, it was gone that day. Might have to reheat like beans, maybe. You know what I mean? Last a day. Next day, she just add a little bit more and let's keep it rolling.
Right.
Nothing. Good.
No, I was just gonna say, isn't it a trip how, like, for example, you don't know a world without a microwave, without a cordless phone. Matter of fact, you don't even know. Do you even know what a landline is?
Yeah.
Do you? I mean, other than seeing it in the movies, we used to not be able to walk around the house with a landline. We used to have to sit there.
Yeah.
Just a corded phone.
Yeah.
Do you know how to dial a rotary phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever watch those videos? I'd seen one video. It was the funniest shit. Like a dad got these two kids, gave them a rotary phone, and said, "Okay, dial our house number" or something like that.
Right.
And they were like,
The fuck you use this thing?
if you could YouTube that kids using rotary phones, dude, it's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, and then the worst part is I got to the point where I knew, okay, I let it go back here, and then I could push it around, and you could push it forward faster.
Yeah.
You know. What's fucked up is you get somebody with big numbers and all their phone in here fucking at the bottom of the rim.
The 0, the 9, the 8s.
Yeah, could you be like, could you imagine? 909. Fuck that.
Dude, I remember when the cordless phones first came out.
Right?
The base had that long antenna you had to pull out.
Oh, yeah.
And the headset, you had to pull out that long antenna. And if you walked away 5 feet, it'd start getting static.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's outside. Hold on. Dad! You have to fucking run outside. Stay connected with your arm hanging back just inside the door.
But then you'd get the if you had those wall-mounted phones,
Oh yeah.
but then you could get the really long cord for the
coil
receiver.
cord?
Yeah.
And then that would stretch. You could take that, stretch it all the way to the bathroom if you had to.
Like my bedroom growing up used to be the front porch. My dad closed that in and made that my bedroom. So just outside of my door was the dining room. And the dining room was connected to the kitchen kind of thing, you know what I mean? And so the phone hung in the dining room area. So I bought the long cord when I had money. I went and I bought the long cord myself, plugged it in. Now I could take the phone into my room. Be like, yup, sitting just on the other side of the floor, just laying on you couldn't go very fucking far though, you know what I mean? You only had so much cord.
Would you remember the old school cable box for the movie channel?
No, that
You'd have to put the TV on channel 3.
Yep.
And then there was a box on top of your TV that you could flip the switch, and then that 3 would turn into the movie channel.
Right.
Or HBO, whichever one you had. You had.
Yeah, because you couldn't buy multiples,
No,
right?
I don't think so.
No, I thought you could do like HBO because it was HBO.
I think that was after a while. There was a box that you could push multiple buttons on.
Oh yeah, because
Like,
the movie channel was the shit.
Because you could when you push one button, like the other one would pop up, whichever one was pushed
Right.
to get like HBO or a movie channel. But I remember the very first one was just one box. It had just one clicker.
And it was that was the movie channel, right?
Yeah.
That was the shit. Like when it first came out. Oh, you got movie channel,
Dude, not only remember the little skinny guide for it, so you could plan out the week. It would show every movie at what time it was playing.
Oh shit! I never saw that.
Yeah, dude, it was. Friday night at 9:15 is the Blues Brothers.
Oh shit!
Oh, we got to stay home and watch the Blues
This
Brothers.
is Eddie's girl. What was that song? With fucking Eddie and the Cruisers. Remember that movie?
Yeah. Was it Eddie and the Cruisers?
Yeah,
Cruisers?
I believe so. Eddie and the Cruisers. Fuck, bro, we're old.
Oh man, those are good times. I was thinking about the other day how I was thinking about this in regards to kids because I saw a kid waiting at in front of his house for a ride, maybe to go to school. I don't think he was waiting for a bus because I don't think the bus would pick him up in front of his house.
Right.
But he was waiting on somebody. He had his backpack and he had his laptop open. He was doing something on it. And I'm thinking to myself, man, how easy is it for kids these days and schooling? They ain't got to go to the library and find a book that they're going to need for a certain report.
Yep.
So to take the time to get to the library, take the time to find the book, check it out, take it home, read it. I mean, dude, that's like me in LA last weekend trying to get a mattress. That's 2 hours right there just to actually get the book before you can even start reading it.
And then if you didn't take the shit back in time, they started charging you. What the shit? Speaking of that, now that you brought that, whatever, did you get all the pieces put together for your daughter? What happened? We're in limbo. Did you get the entertainment center, the TV center?
Okay. There's a story to this.
Oh, you didn't want to talk about this today. Apparently, I can see it on your face.
My daughter doesn't even know how this went down.
Okay.
So this is going to be the first time she's hearing about it.
Okay.
We're there on Wednesday. Okay, we shot up there Tuesday evening.
Okay.
My son, he's a dancer. He had a dance exhibition.
Okay.
So we did that Tuesday night at his school. We've done that before, and we've just driven back.
Okay.
Because she had her couch being delivered on Wednesday and her internet being hooked up on Wednesday, and she was not going to be there, we just decided to stay the night and
be there to help her out.
Be there, yeah, because she couldn't be there. Internet came first. Flawless. Guy came up, brought a box, chit-chat a little bit, small talk with the dude, turned it on, no problems. And by the way, one single box now.
Oh, nice.
Modem and Wi-Fi router.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I was asking, I was like, hey, do we get a router with it or Wi-Fi? He was like, no, it's all one box now. I was like, wow, nice.
All right.
Flawless. Couch comes.
Wrong one.
No, right one. Met the guys downstairs. 2 Spanish dudes. It was a moving truck. It wasn't Living Spaces truck. So it's subbed out.
Right.
All right, let's go, fellas. Wouldn't fit in the first elevator. Dude, I'm telling you, it stuck out maybe 6 inches. They tried everything. Could not get it into the elevator.
Okay.
Went to a different elevator, the freight elevator. Wouldn't fit. Too long. I was like, and I told him, I was like, can we take it out? Because maybe there's like styrofoam, keeping it in. He's like, no, they don't have styrophones anymore. I'm pretty sure that this is the length of the couch. Mm-hmm. He goes, and we're not allowed to take it out. Because then we're going to get, if something goes wrong, we're liable.
Right.
So we have to take this to the apartment. That's what we got hired to do. And if we can't get it to the apartment, it's got to go back. So in other words, he's telling me I can't even drop it off here in the lobby.
Right.
Because it's got to go to your apartment number. So I was like, okay. So what are we going to do? He's like, I'm going to have to take it back. I said, hold on, what you mean you got to take it back? He goes, you can either get a credit or go back to the store and buy a smaller couch that'll fit in the elevator. I was like, man, you're kidding me right now. He's like, and he's taking pictures of it, them trying to put it in the elevator. He's like, I got to take pictures to show them it's not fitting. I said, hold on. They got stairs. We can't go upstairs. We're not... I don't know if insured or what have you. And I remember the sales lady specifically saying, you guys got an elevator, right? So when we were like, yeah, it'll fit, whatever.
Right.
I have no idea if that played a part in it, but they said they couldn't go upstairs. Has to be through an elevator.
Did it already have the feet on it?
Don't know. It was in a box. They wouldn't take it out of the box.
Then it didn't have the feet on it.
Okay, at that point, I didn't know. When they took it... Let's not fast forward. Okay. I don't know. It was in the box.
Okay.
We're going to take it back. I said, hold on. Let me see if there's another elevator. Don't go nowhere. Let me go to the front. Go to the front. Talking to the people. No, there's no elevator. If you want to take the stairs, it's at the end of the thingamajig. They can go up. Whoop-de-whoop. 4 stories. I come back. I find the dude. The partner, the other dude was gone, and so was the couch. So I'm thinking maybe they got it to fit. So I said, yo, what's going on? He's like, nothing. You get another elevator? And I was like, no. They said stairs. They're like, we can't go upstairs. I was like, well, where's the couch? He said, we already put it back on the truck. You can either get a credit or you could buy a smaller couch. Those are your only 2 options. So now I'm like, fuck, man. I said, okay, hold on a second. What if I were to find another delivery company that'd be willing to take it up the stairs? Would you guys be able to leave it here? They're like, you'd have to call the store, ask them if it's okay if we just dropped it off in the lobby. I was like, okay. Do you know of anybody that'd be willing to do that? So now the conversation turns. Okay, so if we were to do it, would you be willing to help? He tells me. I say, what you mean, like help you bring it upstairs? He goes, no, like a tip.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, okay. All right. So, okay, now...
They must have heard the show.
Now it starts, right? The negotiations start.
Right.
So I'm like, well, sure. He goes, well, how much do you think you'd be willing to give? I said, $100? Because at this point in time, it's not about the money I've already spent. I learned this in economics. It's called...
it's called We Got You by the Balls.
No, well, I took an economics class in college, the very little college I went to.
Right.
There's something that's taught. There's a specific title to it. It's when you've already spent money on something,
Right.
and it's not something that's good, but you're not getting that money back. Do you continue with whatever it is that you're doing, or do you
Cut your losses.
cut your losses and start something new? In other words, the best example I remember them giving is if you bought ticket to a concert or to a movie, and 30 minutes in, it's horrible. You know it's horrible. You know you're not going to like it, but you spent all this money on it. Do you continue with it, or do you just cut your losses and say, I've already spent that, that's out. Am I willing to continue doing what I'm doing? And that's whatever it's called.
Right.
So now I'm like, okay, I got to take that out of the equation. I've already spent the money. I said, well, $100, you know? He's like, let me go talk to my dude and see if he wants to do it. So I'm like, damn. He comes back. He's like, we'd be willing to do it for 160. And I'm like,
So now you have an $800 and some odd dollar couch.
$550 plus 160, a $700 couch.
Okay. That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I'm not tripping, but it's just they got me over a barrel.
Right.
They're like, you know, he's all about, we're hired to take this to an elevator to your apartment. That's what we got hired to do. That's what we're insured to do, in a sense.
Right.
Since we can't do that, I got to take the couch back. Oh, but on the side, if you want me to do this, it's going to cost you $160. So now, real quick, I'm doing the math in my head. So that's $80 each. Going up four flights of stairs. So that's $20. You know, I'm like, okay, so what else am I going to do?
Right.
You know, at this point, if I get you to leave it, I got to find somebody else that's willing to do it. Because I don't know if my old lady and I could do it.
Right.
I don't know what these stairs look like going up 4 flights. So we're going to do it. Boom. We find the stairs, which, yes, all the way in the back. Okay. And it was worth the additional 160 because they are the stairways that they go up half of the level, and then they got to pivot and go back up. Twice they almost hit the water sprinklers at the top.
Dude, did you see that fucking video?
No.
There's a video where somebody's taking a fucking couch up, and they nailed that, what you're talking about, the water, and it's just spewing fucking water everywhere.
At the first time they almost hit it, one dude caught it. And he was like, yo, whoa, stop. And because he's telling the dude in Spanish, no, don't go, move it to the left because there's a sprinkler up there. So, like, at the third floor, they almost did it again, which I caught. And I'm like, whoa, the sprinkler. He's like, oh, they just stop. I mean, they know it.
Right.
They're like, stop. So the second guy, not the dude I was talking with, he was overselling it, which kind of pissed me off.
Right.
You know, because when they got to the third floor, like, he was tired. But I think he was a little too tired.
Right.
Come on, this is your line of work. Come on, bro. It's 11:30 in the morning. This is like your fifth stop. Don't oversell. You got your $160. Let's not oversell it. We get it into the apartment. They open up the box. And at that point, yes, the legs were not on it. They were in a package, zipped up underneath
the couch. Mm-hmm.
I still don't know if my old lady and I could have done it. Because the length was still there. So when they pulled it out of the box, yes, the entire couch was the length of the box. But the weight of it was the couch, the cushions, the chase part that's like attaches to the actual length of the couch.
Right.
So had we opened the box, removed the cushions, removed the chase part, let's say it's like an ottoman portion of it. The couch itself,
you could
the weight wise, we probably could have done it. Going up 4 flights of stairs, that would have been tough. And then making those turns, I'm not 100% sure. Again, because the box was gone, which made the couch that much skinnier, but the back was still to it. So, let's say it was $160 well spent, but I still think they got me.
Did you at any point think, hey, you know what, maybe I should call the store and see if these guys are pulling my fucking chain or not?
No, I never thought about that.
Because maybe they were supposed to deliver it and take it up the stairs if need be, and they just got you for 160 anyways.
I would say that if they hadn't already packed the couch back into the truck, and the dude was like in the passenger seat ready to roll.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was one of those things that had we just been sitting around for a while, and so what do you want us to do, sir? But they were just like, yo, go back. He was pretty much like, hey, go back, sign for it, get a refund, or buy a smaller couch.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was the episode with the couch.
But
Actually,
you got it. They got it into the apartment. Didn't hurt anything.
Yeah.
Everything was good.
Everything was good.
Fuck. So what's left? The TV. You still got to go back and get that and build it.
Yes, she hasn't heard this part of the story yet either. Neither has my wife has. So sorry, baby girl. Her TV stand,
Yeah.
a console, was being delivered on Friday. This past Friday. It got jumped up from Monday to Friday.
Okay.
So I was probably going to try and get out there this weekend and set it up for her. This past weekend.
Right.
Got home. It still said by end of day today, 10 p.m. Still said it. At 6 o'clock, I checked it again. It said damage during delivery. A return to sender.
Oh, no way.
And I was like, are you kidding me right now?
Wow.
Are you kidding me? So I just I waited a couple of days just to make sure it still said it, which it did. Because my wife told me a little secret. If you're supposed to get a delivery and it says nobody was home, or it says like a reason why it wasn't delivered,
Right.
sometimes it's just they just made that up because they don't have time to deliver it. So they'll deliver it the following day.
Wow.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, they just didn't have time. So they just wrote, nobody was home. So they didn't want to drop it off. And they'll just come back tomorrow because they didn't have time to do it. Yeah. Anyways, so I just wanted to make sure that wasn't the case. So I called the company this morning, and they pulled it up. They were like, yep, it's something happened to it in the possession of the delivery service. So we're going to go ahead and send you out another one. So now we got to wait another week for it.
Wow. And probably going to be longer because the holidays and yada yada.
That I don't know.
Holy shit.
I mean, she's got to work in TV, though.
And the couch.
Too. Yeah.
She might hurt her neck having to look down at it like that, but
And I, Orange County, there used to be a swap meet, or the Orange County Marketplace.
Right?
10 years ago, 12 years ago, dude, they had all kinds of house stuff there. From plants to furniture. Dude, it used to be great. Now it's kind of turned into a swap meet.
Right.
But that's Orange County. Mojo lives in Orange County. So remember how I told you we went to Living Spaces? I looked online with Ashley and Mathis Brothers, Bob's.
Right.
I called Mojo and I was like, yo, I said, you're in Orange County. Do you know of any areas that sell furniture? Like the warehouses and stuff that they just, you drive down certain streets and just furniture out on the grass area.
Right.
He was like, no, I don't know any of those places. He goes,
He
all
ordered from the Cracker Barrel, dude. He ain't gonna know what you ain't gonna...
but he's like, I usually go to Ashley Furniture, and then he said Jerome's. You ever heard of Jerome's?
Yeah.
I totally forgot about Jerome's. So I looked online. Dude, they got the perfect dining room set for my daughter. Perfect. Goes with the furniture. Looks nice. Upholstered seats.
Not in stock.
Not in stock. Says until mid-December. Oh, shoot. We can wait another month. Right? If it's perfect, if it's the one,
Right?
guess what? They have them on display in their locations. They just don't have them in stock. So if you want to go look at it, you can look at it.
But
So-
you can't buy it till mid-December.
Yeah, because they don't have them. So on the way back from LA on Wednesday, the wife and I stopped at Jerome's to check it out.
Right?
Perfect. If I say it couldn't have been any more perfect, it's going to be beautiful in her spot. So salesman comes walking over. Hey, can I help you today? Like, yeah, we want this, but according online, it says it's not in stock till December, mid-December. He's like, okay, let me look it up. He looks it up. He goes, yeah, it says December 19th. I was like, all right, that's cool. He's like, yeah. I said, what is that all about? He goes, that seems kind of soon. I said, it's a month away. Yeah. Don't count on it December 19th. I was like, you being serious? He said, yeah. I'm like, man. He wanted to tell me so bad. It's probably floating right out there on Long Beach.
Wow. You didn't try to get the one there in the
Oh, it was scratched up. It was, it was the
for
display.
a discount. I got all the shit to fix it. That was my job because we'd pick up ones that were damaged, bring them back, fix them, put them back out. Sell them almost like brand new did.
I didn't ask. But it's going to be perfect. I'm telling you. I really like. I mean, the wood. It looks. Oh, it's really nice.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, real nice.
Good. As long as it matches and make everything else look good,
Yeah,
it's good.
It's going to be perfect for that spot.
Nice. Well, that should make her happy, right?
Yeah.
Even though she got to wait 18 months for it. Be delivered on move out date. She gonna be there for a while though, right?
Oh yeah, she ain't going nowhere for a while.
Ooh-wee.
Which is one of the reasons why we putting up the expense for it, because she's gonna be there for a minute.
How'd your son do at the competition? Was it a competition?
No,
or
it was just expedition.
Oh, okay.
Exhibition.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a competition.
I got to give my son props. He's finally letting loose.
Okay.
He's really fixated on schooling and graduating, which he should be.
Right.
But he does his thing, but he's not necessarily living that college life
Right.
because he's more dedicated to schooling. Well, he got invited. A buddy of his turned 21 around Halloween,
Okay.
so they were going to
Vegas.
and they invited my son, and it was like Friday to Monday. And my son's like, I want to go, but I don't know if I should. I got a test coming up on that Wednesday. I really should be studying. Blase, blase. So we had to talking to him. Is like, look, when can you ever say you were in Vegas on Halloween?
Right.
21 years old. It's like, and that's one of your boys. It's like, come on. You need to go.
Really?
He was like, yeah, I want to, but I don't. I'm like, no. You already know what you know. You'll do fine on the test. You need to roll. He did. He had a great time.
He failed the test.
No, he did fine on the test from what I'm assuming.
I'm surprised that was your push.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I figured you would have been like, yeah, I try to tell him, but he said, no, I'm really dedicated to my studies and I'm gonna stay and do that. And I was kind of taken back. So yeah, he stayed and didn't go. I kind of thought that was the route that you were gonna be proud of, not he went and fucking partied up in Vegas.
No, he's a senior. He's already got a job lined up when he's done. He's already set.
Yeah, but he got to graduate.
He's gonna graduate. Instead of a 3.8, 4.0, he's going to get a 3.7.
C's get degrees, baby. C's get degrees.
And so we're proud of him for that, because in a sense, he's coming out of his shell. He's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm a senior.
Getting a little confident.
Yeah, it's like, okay. He flew down to Wisconsin this past weekend, hang out with another buddy that he met in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Partied over there for the weekend, left Friday, came back Sunday morning. I'm like, damn, send us pictures. It looked like he was at a football game, like a college football game.
Right?
He was at a bar on, I don't know if it was Sunday morning or morning, and it was packed, like game day packed.
Wow.
This weekend, he's going up to Berkeley to go visit some high school friends that went to school there. So I'm like, yeah, man, go get yours.
But you know what? He's got to practice that now. Because he's getting that big fancy job, making good money, being able to go do this kind of shit whenever he wants. So he's got to get that practice in now, so he levels up when he's making that money. He's not so tired. He knows how to handle it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're happy for him. He's having a good time now. Not that he wasn't before, but it was
just a little different.
Yeah,
I got you. That's good, dude.
He's got to take a step and smell the roses sometimes.
It's always good to see our kids take those little steps, man, and change their life a little bit and do shit that they normally wouldn't do, right? Have you heard of? Because I didn't go to college, and I didn't definitely. If I would have gone, I didn't go to like a major college. I wasn't in fucking. I didn't pledge a house. I didn't do any of that shit, right? So apparently there's this thing that they do in college when you're pledging a house, a fraternity. One of the things they do, and I can't remember what it was, I think it's called hogging. I think what it was called. That the dudes that are pledging the house have to find the biggest girl at the party and go to town with her. You know what I'm saying?
And it's called hogging?
I think it's what it's called. I think that's what I read.
You better
today.
hope that's what it's called, because it's not. You're offending a lot of people right now.
Yeah, well. And I guess they get down with the girl, and while he's banging her out, all the fraternity brothers run in and start making pig noises. Yeah. That's part of their initiation process into the fraternity.
That's wrong.
That's hella wrong.
Well, Giovanna's joining a sorority, so I'll see how true that is.
Well, I think it's a fraternity, so
Well, she might hear horror stories.
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe.
Is she a big girl?
No.
What you just said? We'll find out soon. Giovanni's going to.
If she heard stories, not that she would be part of the story.
Oh,
That's the one here that was making fun of you because
You
said potty at 50 years old.
dude, that's wrong though, kid.
That is way wrong. I probably never would have done that. Well,
Bullshit.
what kind of man do you think I am, son?
You'd have been the first one in the room.
You'd have done it, but not to get into a fraternity, just to get some.
Yeah.
They've been running in on me on a Saturday night. The hell? Yeah, it's pretty foul, dude. Remember I used to do that pig noise back in school. Do you remember that shit?
No.
No? I don't know if I could do it anymore.
Please don't try.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm not going to jacks up my throat when I do it now.
You want to hear a funny story too? Back to the the deliveries.
Yeah, what happened?
The couch was supposed to be delivered, like, let's say between 10:30 and 3 o'clock.
10:30 and 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's a big window.
Yeah. But my daughter, did we talk about this before? About when they told this to my daughter, after the fact, she's telling us, she's like, they says anywhere between 10:30 and 3 o'clock. We're like, yeah. She says, well, how's that acceptable? We were like, what do you mean? Well, are you just supposed to wait between 10:30 and 3 o'clock? And we were like, yeah, you're supposed to wait. That's how things are done. I said, on the particular day, they might call you and say, we got, it'll be between 1 and 3 o'clock.
Hey, we're half an hour away.
Yeah.
Are you available
something
now?
like that, yeah. But for the most part, yeah. And she goes, well, what if you're working? I'm like, well, you need to schedule it when you're not working.
Or ask for the day off. That way you can get it delivered.
I said, that's Hey, that's part of being an adult.
That's grown up shit, okay? Grown up shit.
She was like, I can't believe it. I'm like, that's pretty much how it's been. I don't know if things have changed because of technology now, but and sure enough, she was able to check online to show that she was like the 5th delivery of the day for the couch.
Oh, wow.
And she would check it periodically, and it'd be like, we're at first stop, we're at second stop, we're at third stop type deal. And at one point she says, they're half an hour wait. I don't think they necessarily called her. She just like kind of looked.
Wow. Yeah, that's got to keep those boys on point, right?
Yeah.
No more sitting around in a parking lot waiting.
It's just like the cops at the security guards at the mall. You ever see them walking into certain? It could be a trash can, it could be a wall, and they have to, put some kind of mechanism, and there's like something stuck to the wall, and they'll beep it to show them that that's where they're at.
No, I never seen that before.
Yeah. You never seen that, really?
No.
Yeah. When they're
Do they
walking,
have security guards at this mall?
I haven't been. Yeah, they have to. I mean, I haven't been there in ages, but yeah.
Maybe I just haven't been to a big enough mall. Because shit, even this mall's turning into the indoor swap meet, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's kind of getting sad.
Well, they pulled the Westerfield, whatever the name of it, off because I guess it was going bankrupt.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But they're keeping it open. They're letting the businesses there that are there stay in business. But I guess the people that owned it, Westerfield Mall or whatever, it was going bankrupt.
And that's just this one, or is it in Westfield in general? Because that's
a pretty big. They're pretty big, right?
Yeah,
Like they're everywhere. Yeah, I guess
everywhere.
just this particular building.
wow.
I mean, but how many of those places have sat open for a long time? You know what I mean? That mall hasn't been filled with business for years, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, not because there hasn't been stores there. I just don't frequent malls anymore. It's not my thing.
Oh yeah, you're not looking for women anymore. Everything else you buy online, or your old lady will go buy it for you, right?
Were you around when the Red Onion used to be there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ice skating rink and then the Red Onion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good times.
I fell down those stairs many a time, running down, and just like the last 3 every time, dude. Started going too fast. Whoop! Damn. Yeah, I remember when that shit first opened. It was right when Rocky 3 came out.
Damn.
And I remember my uncle gave me a Mr. T Mohawk down the side, and I had little blocks down my... Shit was dope. Walked into the mall, and that cold air hit my head. It was, yeah, that's what's up. Shit was dope. We used to sit there. I couldn't ice skate. Me nor my cousin. So we'd sit there and watch people.
Yeah.
Watch, they're going to fall. That lady's going to fall right there.
Yeah. We used to sit there. But how would you get to the mall?
Well, my parents, they would drive us over. We'd go over to my uncle's house, and my uncle lived like right across the street from the mall. So we'd just run across fucking Monterey.
Like I said, in regards to how kids today, they got their laptops. They don't have to, time is...
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing to them. We used to take the bus to get to the mall. And I used to live in North Palm Springs. And, dude, we'd have to take the bus. The bus would be going still in Palm Springs, downtown, go down Palm Canyon type deal, go all the way down 111. I mean, dude, it would take us an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to the mall.
Shit, that's how long it took us to get to school in the morning. Dude, we used to... So, down this street, on this next corner down here, right? That's where we would get picked up. On the corner of Los Flores and El Centro, I think is what that is. So we get picked up on that corner. And then the bus would go up this way towards my house, take a right here on the top, and then down Sierra del Sol, right? Which is the Circle K street. You get to the bottom where Circle K was at, and then it'd go left. And then it would turn in, not the first one, but the second driveway into Tri Palms. And then it'd go into Tri Palms, and it'd go around that. It had a little roundabout in there. And we'd pick up all the kids from Tri Palms.
Right.
Then we'd come back out to Ramon, and take a right. and then we'd go down and we'd pick up Martha and her sisters, and then we'd go around all the way down on to where it turned to Washington, right before you get to where all the businesses are now, right? And we'd pick up Eli and his brother, and then there was a road that went kind of slanted across back to Varner, right?
Right.
So we'd take that road down to Varner and go down Varner, and then we'd pick up your wife and her sisters, and then we'd off to school, and then we'd pick up, I think her name was Jennifer, this girl that used to live up here. You know where that Walgreens is at? On Dinah Shore and...
Yeah. Down the street from Costco.
Right. So where that Dinah Shore is at, if you go over like half a block right behind it, really, there's a house there, and it's filled with like sand, like, because that's just all the sand goes right there because it was none of those buildings were there before. And her parents used to fix motorcycles and bikes.
Yeah. They still do that. Well, that house still has that.
So we would pick her up there and then off to school in Rancho Mirage. So we'd have to go all the way down. Fuck, how did they do it? Because, yeah, they would go all the way down, down the whoop-de-whoop right there on Monterey.
Okay.
No. They'd continue down Bob Hope. And then at some point, they would take a right to Rancho Mirage.
Did so you never like had a full bus?
Yeah, our bus was full. It was usually, I mean, if I can remember, yeah, but they were all just a bunch of kids. Small.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I just didn't know since it was just like the Thousand Palms cliques.
Well, there was a lot of kids out here.
Oh, was there?
Yeah. The kids was having babies left and right out here. So there was plenty of, I mean, fucking Henry and his brothers, there was at least 4 or 5 of them that all of us went to school in elementary all together. So there's 5, and then you had the Lauras had 4 or 5 brothers. A sister, I think, that was in that age group. There was 3 of the Pattersons. There was, I mean, yeah, dude. I go on and on, dude. But there was it wasn't just like one kid here. When you get to a bus stop, and it was like, God damn, I think we got enough room for everybody.
Did the bus driver used to play music, play the radio?
No, we had mean bus drivers, dude.
Our bus driver would play the radio.
Not our bus driver was mean, but we were all assholes. So.
I think I said this before. I only rode the bus a few times when I first moved into that area.
Oh yeah,
North Palm Springs, and then I just figured it'd be quicker for me just to walk myself
and get to sleep in a little bit longer.
Yeah. It's just, but rather than have to hurry up to make sure I was at the bus stop and to drive around for another hour, I just walked.
Man, those days used to kill me. My mom, another woman trying to kill me. I'm telling you. She used to, every day, big old glass of chocolate milk to her lactose intolerant child. Here you go, mijo. Tortillas with butter. Here's some more dairy. Have at it. Enjoy shitting yourself on the way to the bus
stop. Question for you.
What's up?
Back to my daughter furniture. I bought her a little bistro set because she's got a sunroom type deal.
Yeah.
It's not a sunroom. It's like a...
No, I saw what you were talking about. Yeah, it's kind of like a sunroom.
It's small.
Yeah.
So we got her like a little bistro set so you can sit there.
So like a little 2 tall chair?
It's like those iron chairs.
Yeah, and they're counter height, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, counter. Not bar height. Just more like
normal table height.
Yeah.
Okay, not bar. Okay.
I saw some stuff on Amazon. I looked everywhere, kid. I can't pay with PayPal, like you said.
You can pay with PayPal.
You cannot pay with PayPal on Amazon.
Hold on.
Dude, I looked.
Where'd you look?
Everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You can pay with a PayPal card, but not with PayPal itself.
Thank you, Seabass.
No, you can play with PayPal itself.
Because a PayPal card is still
it's a credit card.
Yeah. That's what I kind of thought.
What do I need from PayPal? Or what do I need from fucking...
You just need to show me.
Well, but you need to get to the part where you make the purchase.
Well, you don't have
Just
to proceed
pick
with
a
the
random fucking
You
thing.
don't have to proceed with the purchase.
Well, that makes no sense. Okay. So let's say you pick something, right?
Okay.
And you go here and you say add to cart.
Okay.
Then you go, what else do I have in my cart? All right, so let's say you go here, right? You go proceed to checkout,
Okay.
and then you go to where's it at? Hold on. Payment information.
Okay.
Click on that. Unless they took it off, but it used to be there.
Thank you.
Add payment method.
Okay. I did that. It's just another credit card input.
Oh, it used to be on there. You just have to push more.
Never. It's been on there.
Yes, it's been on there.
No, I'm telling you.
It's been on there. God damn it! I know. They're gonna know.
I fucking hate you.
Why? Because you know where it's from, and you're ashamed of yourself.
No, because you're fucking annoying with that shit.
What is it?
It's from fucking TikTok.
They're gonna know.
I'm telling you, it's not there.
Wow, it used to be there. I don't know what happened.
No.
Maybe you had a PayPal card.
No, I've never had a PayPal card.
Okay.
I've had a PayPal account, but not the card.
Got a question for you.
What?
Since you used to work on cars, used to work on bikes,
Mm-hmm.
used to work on all kinds of stuff.
Right?
You ever mess with a spray paint can? Spray paint something? Bike frame?
Like a rattle can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it that you're supposed to do squirts as you're moving your hand?
To prevent runs.
How does that prevent runs, though?
Because you spray a coat and then you move on to your next one, and so that you're not.
But if you're constantly moving your hand back and forth, left to right, if you will, and here's why I'm asking. Because I always have runs.
Then you need to go see a doctor.
Yeah, right. What is it that you're painting?
A PVC pipe. Pool pipe.
You got to say that slower.
Yeah.
A pool pipe. You said pool pipe.
You're a fucking child.
Did you sand it at all first?
No, you don't have to sand it. Why would I sand it? It's a brand new pipe.
Right, but so that it gets that little plastic coating off before you spray it. That way it adheres to it.
Okay, just pretending I did. What? I mean, come on.
But you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so when you're spraying it, but you spray, and yes, you're going left, right, or you're going right, and then
Okay.
you're coming back left, right,
yes.
and then back and forth like this. But when you go past it, you should take your finger off so there's no overspray, first of all, and then you start back that way. All of them are even, and it's easier to control that way for the most part.
How? If I'm doing a mist, left to right. Left to right. Look, mira.
Don't look
mira.
at me. I'm not fucking
Left
helping
to
you.
right. Boom. Boom. And I'm not so close to the pipe. Again, it's a mist that falls on the pipe. Why is that not? I don't understand.
Because you're not supposed to, because when you put on a coat of paint, you're not supposed to spray it to where it's all painted. You spray it, let the mist on there, let it dry, and then spray again. And
I've seen
do
cars
coats.
get painted, and that's how they do it. They go all the way left, all the way right, all.
But you're
the
not
way left.
painting. But you're not painting. You're not painting a car.
I'm still painting.
But the
with
paint that
spray
you're
paint.
using, but the paint you're using doesn't have. First of all, it doesn't have the hardener and all the reducers that paint has, and it's not being painted with actual air pressure like a car. Second of all, a car, yes, does have runs, but they also go back and they wet sand it with 3,000 grit or whatever it is, and make it, clean it off, and then they go back and they buff it out. That's why you don't see paint drips on a car. But if they just sprayed it and if they're doing left to right or whatever, you're gonna have runs because it's liquid and you're spraying it onto a stationary place. So if you don't do coats, like really light coats, several times, you're gonna have runs.
I do like coats going left to right.
And you still have runs?
Yeah.
So then you don't have light coats.
But go. That will take forever.
No, it won't. Try it.
I have tried it.
And I'm not
takes
saying and come back and start from left and go right like you do in a book.
Because a buddy, Rob when he used to paint pipes with me. I mean, his shit would come out nice, and he would.
Rob Mexican though.
Used to doing graffiti.
Because you probably hold it and go shh, really, really slow, and Rob's going shh,
Yeah.
because he's just doing small misting coats, and you're not. You're fucking putting cheese whiz on a stick.
But I'm at a good distance.
Doesn't matter. It puddles. It's liquid, and you're putting it on something hard. It's not rocket science, bro. It's not porous. It's gonna build up. You're trying to get too much paint on there all at once. And just out of curiosity, your pipes are buried. Why are you painting them?
Oh, whatever's above ground.
Oh,
We paint whatever's above ground to keep it from getting sun damaged.
got you.
Burnt from the sun, I should say.
Got it. What color do you usually go?
Depends on what the color of the equipment. It's either gray, black, or like a beige.
Got you. I should paint mine then. At some point.
We will once it's all done.
Okay.
You aren't painting a goddamn thing here.
Hey, Rob, I'll share some of my Puerto Rican Thanksgiving plate with you if you want to come do some painting. Rob gonna be mad if he's out, dude.
Rob right now saying, no, I'm not. I'm not out.
He knows already, huh? You got him. Your mom gonna be like, I'm not sending food for everybody, Tony. Yeah, I can't wait, dude. I'm actually and just dick, so you know, I've bought Christmas ornaments and shit to decorate this year because I don't want to hear any shit from anybody about, decorating the kids and blah, blah, blah.
What? Is it going to be a holly jolly Christmas up in here?
Fuck yeah, I told him it's
Are
going
you
to
gonna
look
get a
like
tree?
it's going to look like Christmas threw up in this bitch, dude. It's going to look like fucking that scene from Elf when they walk in the next morning and it's just all fucking decorated.
No.
What?
They got to help you decorate.
Why?
You
Like, seriously? Like, here I am trying to go out and do some shit, and now you're going to change the fucking rules?
it ain't changing the rules. You do it together. Seabass, let me get that ornament. Milo, string the
Good
whatever
luck.
on the
Good luck.
fireplace.
Good luck.
Nah, it's mandatory. Mandatory. What day are you off, son? What day are you off, son? Okay, that's the day we're doing it. Need me to talk to him?
Yeah, you handle it. Let me know how it works out. All the ornaments and shit are over there in that corner.
Okay,
I don't want-
maybe not this year, but next year.
I don't want too big of a tree. You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, I think I'm going to get just a 3-foot or a 4-foot tree. We're going to start off small.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. That's cool.
Some bullshit. That shit was expensive.
What? Ornaments?
All the shit we bought, huh? It was a lot of shit.
Then you did something wrong.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ornaments
Well,
are not expensive.
Yeah, if you're buying them now for Christmas this year, you're supposed to wait until the day after Christmas and then go buy ornaments.
No, you could buy. I hope you didn't get breakable ones
Why?
because they'll break. You
Why?
got tile in your house.
Well, once I set those motherfuckers, nobody should be anywhere near around that shit. We ain't got no pets. We ain't got no
So you got
animals.
breakable ones.
Yeah, they're prettier than plastic.
No.
What?
Watch. The first one you break, you're going to be like,
I
damn.
don't like it. If one breaks, I'm gonna pull all that shit down.
You want to know what we did?
Spray painted them.
No, we got solid colored big ornaments, 4 of them.
Okay.
So you guys can do this. Sign your name on it and the year. And every year you put those up.
And add a year to it?
No, just because in 5 years you could be like, oh snap, I signed this one 5 years ago. It takes time, but you'll be impressed. We finally broke like one of ours.
So you do them every. You're doing every. I swear I speak English. You do one every year?
No,
You're saying?
no.
Just the first.
No, we just have a set that we signed when like the kids were little, and 2002 type deal.
Got it.
And I think we finally broke one of them. One of ours got broken.
Whose was it?
I don't remember.
Your old grandjazz, probably. What? Now that the kids aren't living with you, will it be easier to get them Christmas stuff? Like, were your kids like to kind of go and look for shit
What do you
to
mean?
find out what they were getting?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Not that I remember. But their actual, like, the premiere gift wouldn't go under the tree until Christmas Eve. Like the little add-on gifts, those would go under the tree because they're no big deal.
Right.
But the actual gift, we'd wait until Christmas Eve and put them under.
All right.
If you remember, I think we still made them do it last year. Letter to Santa.
Oh yeah, you told us about that.
Letter to Santa. Seabass. I was a good boy this year.
I am Santa. They know it. And
so you don't think my... Well, they can't say that we're Santa, but you don't think my kids know we're Santa? But they still got to write that note. And
how old are your children?
Doesn't matter.
No, it kind of matters.
Yo, and they got to put cookies and milk out. We put it on a plate, glass of milk. So when they wake up, half the glass is gone and a couple of cookies got bites out of them because Santa came and he said, thank you for the cookies and milk. That's right. Come on, dude. Start your traditions now.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
when they come home with grandkids, we'll do it.
You're dressed like Santa now.
I know. Perfect.
Come on, man. Okay, next one. You got to get a specific ornament.
I already have one.
Taylor, you do?
Mm-hmm.
You bought it yourself?
No.
Oh, okay. You got him one?
No.
You can't just fucking go with it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. Now that you have it, now that we know the truth,
you
got to get a specific ornament tailored to each kid.
Their grandmother does that.
Oh, do they? Does she?
Yeah, but it's a little racist because she gave one of them a microphone and a taco. So I don't like that idea. You can shove that idea
it's okay.
right up your
last
ass.
Last year I got a Fender. I got a Fender ornament. That was cool.
Okay, you see? Boom. Well, and
Wrapped in
first
a
of all,
taco.
there's nothing wrong with a taco. I like tacos. You don't like tacos?
It's wrong when your white grandmother gives you a taco ornament that she tailor-made for you.
Yeah. Here, my little beaner grandbaby.
Was it for you?
Yes.
Do you like tacos?
I like things other than tacos.
But is like taco one of your favorite foods?
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, but what the fuck?
Okay,
Wait.
hold on. No.
What
Hold
the fuck?
on.
No.
Because look, hamburger's the same fucking thing, right? More or less.
Okay, it's American.
You can do the same. Yeah, you can do the same thing.
Okay, but here's the thing. If the
Nah,
taco,
fuck you. That shit's racist.
No, if a taco is like your favorite food and your grandmother knows that, she get you a taco ornament.
No.
My daughter was into princesses, so we got her princess ornaments.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, that's different. That can't be racist.
A princess is not. It's not ethnic. It doesn't have a race.
Unless you made it a little dark princess.
Jasmine's dark?
Was it a dark princess?
She got Jasmine. Yes, she's dead.
Yeah, but there's black princesses. There's white
she's
princesses.
Probably got those too. Hold on, let's not.
But look, but a taco is fucking ethnic, right?
Yeah, I get.
Taco's a regional food, right? Those Mexican, right? And my sons have Mexican, right? And she's white.
I get
so
that.
she gave him a taco. That's kind of offensive.
No, it's not, because taco is one of his favorite foods. If it wasn't, I can understand that. You'd be like, "Why are you giving me a taco ornament?" But if you like tacos, and that's one of your favorite foods.
No,
it's fucked up.
That'd be like me saying, "Oh fuck, let's buy Tony a banana ornament because he likes plantains because he's Puerto Rican."
Yeah.
But if it was one of my favorite foods,
Is
I
it?
wouldn't. No.
Exactly. That's the
So
point.
you're saying that if some white friend of yours, right,
Okay.
bought you a banana to hang on your fucking tree because you
Again,
like
no,
plátanos,
If I liked platanos, yeah. That would
you
be
wouldn't
cool.
be offended at it.
No, why would I be? That's one of my favorite foods.
The fuck out of here.
I think you take it a little too far. So what you're telling me is if one of my white friends loved In-N-Out hamburgers and I got him an In-N-Out hamburger like an ornament, that would be racist?
No.
That's tailor made because it's In-N-Out and they like In-N-Out.
Okay, but what if it was just a hamburger, not specific to In-N-Out?
Then they're relatable enough together.
Because he loves hamburgers.
Exactly.
If you love tacos,
I love other shit than tacos.
my friend,
In fact, I like burgers more than I like tacos.
Hamburgers too.
I like burgers more than tacos.
Now, if you were white and if you were white and a white friend gave you that, that would be okay. If you gave that to your friend, it might be a little. You could say, "Oh, here, I gave it to you because you like, what do you call it? You like In-N-Out. I got you this burger, right?" But to give him a microphone wrapped in a taco, oh, it's because you do radio and you like fucking tacos. Because you're a Mexican, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's
No, you see that she didn't say here's a taco ornament because you're Mexican. She said you like tacos. Here's
she
a
don't
taco.
have to say it. I know who she is.
Well, that's a different story. If there's like a backstory to it, then yes. But
I told
think,
you they've always made little what are they called? Microaggressive comments like that.
Do you still have that taco ornament?
No.
Serious?
Yeah. My mom probably has it.
Some bullshit.
You got a picture of it? Because I'd love to see it.
You just as fucked up.
Oh, man, I'm going to find me a taco ornament and give me one.
I'll burn that shit in front
Fucked
of you.
up.
Along
I don't
with my
think it's that
yarmulke.
bad. I mean, I love pizza. If you gave me a pizza ornament, would that be...
Again, that's different.
If you were Italian, it might be a little fucked up.
yeah.
If you're Chinese and I get you an ornament that looks no, I'm not done. And I get you a little ornament that looks like the Panda Express to-go box.
Or a dragon, the dragon faces.
Yeah.
That would be offensive.
Even if you like the fucking orange chicken from Panda Express, that's fucking wrong. Hey, you're Chinese, I got you Panda.
Are you telling me we're too sensitive?
I think because you know the backstory, you probably are correct in your thinking, but just from somebody on the outside looking in, again, if one of your favorite foods is
He's
a taco,
That our perspective to the rest of the world is blind because we know that she's racist.
that you think she is.
No.
I'm not saying she is.
Oh, she is.
I'm not.
There is no tiptoeing around that motherfucker. She don't like
But
nobody.
the fucked up part about it is they don't think they are.
Yeah. Because I brought it up. It's like hamburgers too. I got a taco. She's like, she did the same shit you did. Don't you like tacos?
I mean, by God, you're Mexican. You gotta like tacos. I like it when Tony ain't got nowhere to go.
Yep. Tony, meet the corner.
You've never had anybody in your life like that, huh? That just kind of picked at you for being Puerto Rican?
Besides you, of course.
No, I don't think so. This reminds me of a story once.
Okay.
My buddy James came down from college one summer. You know, he would drive down, spend the summer back home. And we had a little barbecue at his house. And everybody brought something.
Okay.
This is going to get good, by the way.
Yeah.
because he liked it,
Yes.
I brought a watermelon.
I knew
You
it.
motherfucker.
But he didn't take offense to it, nor did I. I mean, yes.
Well,
you-
because you're not. Oh, never mind.
He couldn't, Tony. Because you'd have gotten your ass handed to you at that fucking party
Yeah.
had anybody said, this brought a watermelon.
dog, we ate it.
But that doesn't mean
make
they don't
any
like
better.
it and they're not going to eat it. It's like a backhanded compliment.
No, everybody brought something. That's what I brought.
What else did everybody else bring?
It was ribs. It was chicken. I mean,
What kind
it's
of chicken? What kind of chicken, Tony?
What do you mean?
Say it. What kind of chicken was it? Say it.
No, it wasn't fried chicken.
Why gotta be fried chicken?
Is that what you were trying to say? No, it was. We barbecued.
Okay.
Everybody brought something. We tore that watermelon up, just like the rest of the food. It wasn't racist. It's what everybody liked.
You're telling me you're walking through the store holding the watermelon saying, nah, this makes sense. I'm not fucked up for this at all. Or you don't.
Dude, how could that be fucked up?
Dude, because if I grabbed a watermelon to take to my friend's house, who just so happens to be black, right?
Hold on.
Hold on, I didn't finish. Yeah. I'm still walking through the store like, okay, this is fucking hilarious. I'm taking a watermelon to this house right now.
Yeah. Like at no
That didn't run through your head at all?
Like at no point did you think, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't take watermelon to a black person's house. Like didn't at all? Not that it's wrong.
Okay, hold on a second. See, I think that's where we're different. I'm not that we're different, but I wasn't looking at it at taking it to a black friend's house.
I understand.
I'm taking it to my friend's house.
Right. I understand that.
Yeah, we all like watermelon.
I understand that.
Okay.
But me, if I went to the store, oh man, what should I fucking take? Man, that fucking watermelon looks good. But fuck, how am I gonna walk into a black dude's house with a watermelon?
But why is it gotta be a black dude's house?
Okay, look,
Because they're stereotypes.
Hold on. So what you're saying is, if you were having a get together, I can't bring a Mexican dish.
You can because you're.
So a white friend, a black friend, Ivan can't walk in with enchiladas.
Ivan can because he's married to a Mexican.
I was gonna say it.
This don't make no.
I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody in the group well enough to make jokes like that yet. So,
But if Ivan was single, or even being married, and he fucking, hey, I brought you a fucking Pikachu piñata.
No. Let's keep it serious about the food. If Ivan was single, and we're having a get together. You're having a get together. Bring a dish, everybody, and he brings enchiladas. You're telling me that's racist because he's bringing enchiladas to his Mexican friend's house.
it depends. Okay, now hear me out. If the enchiladas are fucking good and homemade, it's fine because he's made them before. But if they are god awful enchiladas, that means he made them for this fucking party.
I don't agree with him. However, I think the difference is that there are stereotypes about, oh, black people eat fried chicken and watermelon, right? Like, that's a stereotype. So what I'm saying is, what's a stereotype about fucking Mexicans? They got
So if Ivan brought you a bottle of tequila, because Mexicans get
we
drunk
like tequila.
Yeah.
And Mexicans don't get,
exactly.
And Mexicans don't get offended about that kind of shit. Like, yeah, whatever. Can you not see seriously?
I can't see it.
Hold on.
I can see it.
Hold on. Can you not see the difference between what you just about him bringing a bottle of tequila and what I'm talking about?
No, I can't in regards to the bottle of tequila. Yes, however,
but
I
when
can't
I'm
see
playing,
it in regards to the enchilada plate.
Yeah, I can't see it to the enchilada plate either.
So, but that's exactly what you're saying.
No. It's not.
If
because
he brought
there's not.
Okay,
but hold on,
let's go
Tony,
back to the tacos.
But hold on, you can't.
If he brought a plate of tacos,
dude, you got to let me talk because that's just the way conversations work. You're comparing apples to oranges. in the fact that these are negative stereotypes that have been talked about for ages. Because if you ever go to a fucking backyard Mexican party, there's always fucking watermelon. There's always a big fucking plate of fruit and a big ass can of Tajín next to it where everybody puts their chili powder on their shit.
Okay.
So yes, but those stereotypes are not the same as chicken and watermelon for black people. I'm assuming that I mean those two things have been made fun of synonymously with black people for a long time.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that as an outsider to that group,
I think that's the issue though.
But
Because you're an outsider to that group.
right? But at the same time, like I would be like, because I wouldn't want to offend anybody, I would be like, fuck, man, maybe I shouldn't take a fucking watermelon to a black person's house. Like,
Because you're an outsider to that group. I've been with James since we were in the 5th grade.
Okay.
I've had many meals with him that it probably included watermelon and fried chicken and tacos.
Right.
Doesn't matter. So for me, in the summertime, he's having a barbecue, everybody brings something, and I bring this, it's because we all like it.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay?
Because this would probably have a big bearing on this whole thing. Was it a good watermelon? Do you know how to pick watermelon?
You mean like tap it
Yeah.
and it sounds
If it
solid?
sounds hollow?
If it sounds solid, it's not good.
Correct.
Okay, yes. Did I pick a good one? I don't remember.
You don't remember? Because I would be like, oh, this dude brought up fucking whack-ass watermelon. It just, look, for me, that would be, that's not something I would do. Because I would be afraid that I would offend somebody by doing that. By taking a watermelon. Or I would call in, hey, dude, I'm here at the grocery store. This watermelon looks delicious. Do you think anybody would get offended if I brought a watermelon?
You gonna take it that far?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No, I don't think I would.
It all depends, but you know, if it's somebody that I've known that long,
Right.
probably wouldn't think twice about it. You're right. But if it was like, you know what I mean, like a new thing, yeah, I'd be, hey, dude, what should I bring? The watermelon sounds good this weekend, but I don't want to piss anybody. I don't want anybody thinking I'm being a dick walking in with watermelon. You know what I mean?
And what if he were to say, Mingo, watermelon's a fruit. If you want to bring fruit, I don't have a problem with that.
Cool. All right.
Why would you even ask? It's fruit.
Well, because it's one of those things that's a stereotype. Come on, you know why I'm fucking asking? Like, seriously? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I understand, but I also believe that you hit the nail on the head when you said, from an outsider, that's wrong.
right.
And I can probably see that. Yeah, I don't consider in that group. I didn't consider myself an outsider at that time. Not that I do now.
Because what am I? Well, I'm gonna sound like everybody. Oh, he's had this one black guy that I used to hang out with. But like me and this cat were really close, and I had gone to. We were hanging out at his house, right there behind the railroad tracks, off of what is it? Is that Country Club? It's not Country Club. That's Cathedral Canyon. What is that? Where the 7-Eleven used to be? The 7-Eleven, that Via Bakery, right there behind the Crossley. So go down that road, and then you take the left across from Arnold Palmer's, right? So you go down there. He lived back there, and I had gone, and she said she had made barbecue, and I mean the food was fucking phenomenal. And she sat down and she said, "Well, have you ever had black people food before?" I said, "Well, if you mean burnt, I don't know what you mean. Food is food. I'm good. Let's have it." You know what I mean? And everybody's kind of laughed. And we're just kind of like, that shit made me uncomfortable. Like, have you ever had black people food before? I know that there was nothing meant by it, but like I didn't know how to answer it at that point. Like,
so would you have a problem if you invited a friend over and you guys were going to eat, and your mom said, "Have you ever had Mexican food before?" and told your friend that? You think that's offensive?
No, but I think it'd be a dumb comment because everybody's had fucking Mexican food. You know what I mean? I think it'd be a dumb question.
And to hit you back with that, I think that's a dumb question too. Black food. What? Ribs? Chicken? I mean, what?
But that's what she said, not me. That's what
But
I'm
why
saying.
would you feel uncomfortable? It's just, again,
because it wasn't the ribs and the chicken. It was about the greens and all the other stuff that our culture doesn't make. So there was food there that I had never had before because our culture doesn't make them. And my mom, fucking rice and beans with everything, bro.
Okay, and maybe you have a friend that didn't have rice and beans with everything.
I get that.
So if she were to say, "Have you ever had Mexican food before?" Why? It's a legitimate question.
I don't think it's. I think it's worlds apart. Myself.
I don't. Okay.
I don't think the average person. If you talk to the average person, have you ever had Mexican food before? Yes. Have you ever eaten? For lack of better terms, have you ever eaten black people food before?
Soul food.
Soul food. Have you ever had greens? Have you ever had black-eyed peas? Have you ever had?
Why can't it just be soul food? We didn't go in naming all the Mexican food.
Well, you did just a minute ago. That's why. When we said beans and rice. So I was just saying, because some people may not know what that entails, what that means. So, what's soul food? They don't know that it's collard greens. They don't know that it's these different kinds of foods that are made and prepared in different ways.
Just like Mexican food.
Tony, let me ask you. Hold on. Hold on. How many soul food restaurants do you see up and down? I don't know, just fucking Ramon Road. Not one. How many Mexican restaurants do you see from Ramon Road to Palm Springs? 50?
Yeah.
That in and of itself negates anything you're about to say because they're two totally different things.
Yes, they are. But just because you see plenty of Mexican restaurants and you eat Mexican food every day of your life as you were growing up doesn't mean somebody else has.
I'm not saying that they ate it every day, but you're saying, oh, have you ever had it? Well, dude, how are you going to live in this fucking valley and have never had Mexican food? On Ramon Road alone, there's fucking motherfucking Las Casuelas has been on Palm Canyon for how many years?
Would you consider barbecue ribs soul food?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I guess they're if they're prepared a certain way, I don't know. Because some people don't know how to cook them the right way. Like some people smoke them. Some people just throw them on the what do you call it? Some people make them in the oven. I've had Southern style ribs before. Probably some of the best ribs I've ever had. But they're prepared differently.
I don't know what to say.
Why do you think I'm wrong?
To an extent, yeah. And again, it's just because you're saying it's awkward for someone to say, have you had soul food before? Or black people food. But it wouldn't be awkward for somebody to say, have you had Mexican food before? It's almost like saying, asking if you've had soul food is like a racial thing, and asking if you've had Mexican food is a stupid thing.
No, I think now, if you were going to ask somebody, hey, I'm sure you've had Mexican food before, but have you ever had this dish? Hey, I'm sure, you've had, tacos or whatever. But have you ever had chile relleno? Have you ever had enchiladas done this way? Have you ever had this? That's different. Like, that's a real question. And that wouldn't be racist, only because, again, there's 50 fucking Mexican restaurants from here to Palm Springs. Everybody's had it, and everybody prepares it a different way. I don't think you can ask everybody and they say, yes, I've had soul food. Yes, I know what soul food is. I just don't think that that those two things go hand in hand. I think it's
and they probably don't. But again, but also, if someone were to ask me that, I don't think I'd be awkward. I don't think it'd be.
I was caught off guard because I didn't know his mom like that.
If she asked you if you had that kind of food before?
Well, yeah. Have you ever had black people food before? Like, if she, have you ever had soul food before? I don't know. I don't even really know what that is. Right?
Wouldn't that be the same answer?
I don't know. I don't think so because that's not the way it was asked to me. I don't know. I'm just saying that in that moment, being a 19-year-old kid at this lady's table, have you ever had black people's food before? I don't really know what that means. I did because I didn't know collard greens. I didn't know fucking chickpeas. I didn't know whatever else or black-eyed peas, not chickpeas, but whatever else she had cooking. I don't know what that meant. Does that make sense?
It does.
And
yes.
because she said it that way, I was like,
but
how do I answer the like?
But when you say there's so many Mexican food restaurants, how could somebody not have had Mexican food? And maybe she's looking at it in a sense that how could a 19-year-old not know what black people food is? 19 years old, and you don't know what black people food is? You don't know what soul food is?
Yeah. No. I don't. The fact that you're even trying to contemplate comparing the two is asinine to me. Like, there's no way anybody could ever think in any one of those groups that more people have tried or know what soul food is. Knows what soul food is.
At 19 years old, I think you would know what soul food is. You would know what Greek food is.
Dude.
I'm not saying you've tried it, but you would know what it is.
No. I think you're wrong. I think you're completely wrong. There's no way. I bet you there's people still our age that don't know what the fuck soul food is.
Nobody I know.
Nobody you know?
Well, you.
The next time we're together with the guys, we're gonna ask them, because I guarantee you that most of them don't know. I don't think it's that common that people outside of that group of people know what soul food is or what it means. I don't think that it's so readily available for the populace that people would know what it is. Just my thought. I could be wrong.
All right. Well, there used to be a soul food restaurant over there by IMAX in Cathedral City. There used to be one over in the North End. I think that's probably the only two that I know about.
So 2 out of 4 or 5, 6 cities?
Well, in my area. I don't know about outside the area.
What do you mean outside the area?
But I don't know about Indio if they have a soul food restaurant.
No, they don't. There's not one in Coachella. There's not one in Indio. There's not one in La Quinta.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I just don't think that it's as readily available as Mexican food, and comparing the two is just awkward. But I could be wrong.
Brown's Barbecue and Soul Food.
Where's that at?
Palm Springs, San Rafael. Opens tomorrow at 11 a.m. If anybody cares to go to it. The Southern Belle.
The Southern Belle is not soul food.
It's listed as soul food.
It is not. I've been there. It's Southern food, but it's not soul food.
Chicken and waffles.
It's not soul food. I've eaten there. It's not soul food.
Marnie's Soul Food Barbecue and Delectable Delights. Desert Hot Springs. Let me see if there's any place else.
So that was 4 or 5, maybe?
3.
3.
But again, I'm not arguing the fact that more people have had Mexican food than even know what soul food is.
Right.
But what I'm arguing the fact is again, I understand where you say bringing certain fruit to certain junctures could be seen as racist, but I think that's the person who's seen it that way. It's their problem.
I think but I think you're right. Absolutely.
So I didn't make it racist. They didn't take it as racist.
Right.
Because we all liked it.
Right.
And I think the person, let's say for example yourself, who sees it that way, I think maybe you might have the problem with that.
Yeah, because, only because I wouldn't want to be offensive, not because, you know what I mean?
But isn't being offended being offensive? Because it's almost like, well, why are you going there with it? It's like that's not what this is about. Make sense?
No. Kind of. I get what you're saying, but yeah, it didn't come out that right. It didn't come out that right. It didn't come out right that way. Jesus Christ. I'm having a hard time talking. It's time to go. It's late. Yes, I think that's that double-edged sword is like, you know, sometimes, and maybe me not being willing to take it because I'm afraid to be offensive is offensive in and of itself, I think is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah. So because we still see those stereotypes as a racist thing, and you need to get past that. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Any final thoughts?
No.
Oh, good morning.
Tony, any final
Glad
thoughts?
you're joining us.
I'm waiting for you two morons to quit fucking yelling at each other. I'm mentally checked out.
Mentally checked out. Oh, we need to get you some coffee before you come in here. Get you nice and awake.
We need to get
Any
you
final
two some
shout-outs?
fucking
Yes,
vinyl.
sir. First one, I'd just like to thank our little cousin Elsa for letting my daughter live with her for the 3.5 months or so before my daughter was able to get settled in. I really appreciate that. My daughter really appreciates it. Opened up her home for her.
The man outside show really appreciates you too.
Thank you so much, Elsa. Much appreciated. Next Saturday, this coming Saturday,
Okay.
Huicho, Manuel's brother, his wife's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Elizabeth Romero,
Happy birthday.
Manuel's
birthday.
sister-in-law. Happy birthday. Next Wednesday. Is it this Wednesday? This Wednesday. My girl, Rob's mom's birthday.
Really?
Myra Hicks. Happy birthday, Myra.
Happy birthday.
Myra keeps it real. She keeps it 100. I can't wait for you to meet her.
Yeah?
Yeah. And last but not least, next Wednesday,
Okay.
the day before Thanksgiving,
So the 24th.
my sister-in-law, Eva, it's her birthday. We don't say numbers, but let's just say it's a big one.
That's fucked up, Tony.
It's big as in it's a special number.
Is it bigger than ours?
It's a special number. No, it's not big. She's not as old as us. How's that?
Okay.
So happy birthday, Eva.
As old as us put together, or happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Eva.
Hope you have a nice one. You?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yep.
You don't have nothing to say?
Nope.
Well, I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving in case we don't do this next week.
Why wouldn't we do it next week? What do
Because
you?
next week is Thanksgiving.
There's still a Monday and a Tuesday.
Well, I don't know, man. Come on, brother. It's a
Miss
holiday
Pacheco,
week.
can Tony come out and play?
You hit the nail right on the head. So just in case, happy birthday, gentlemen.
Yes, happy
Wow,
Happy
yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving.
everybody.
Happy
Just in
birthday,
case.
America.
Just in case.
Just
You
in
never know.
case. And we shall see you soon. Love you. Bye.